Welcome everybody, I'm Fabio Viviani and you're watching Fabio's Kitchen, where every week we'll bring you an amazing dish made by me. Today we're gonna do a classic Italian dish called Chicken Parmigiana. Chicken Parmigiana is a very famous fried chicken cutlet from the region of Parma in Italy. Now, the region of Parma in Italy is known to have a sharp aged Italian cheese called Parmigiano, hence the name of the chicken as well. What I suggest you to do is what most of the Americans do already. Find whatever hard grating cheese pleases you the most and use that. Reality is probably 80% of America, they don't use the cheese from Parma anyway. I personally prefer Grana Padano, so that's the cheese that we're gonna use for this recipe. I have heat up a deep saute pan on the fire because tomato sauce for the chicken is what I'm doing first. The oil is nice and hot. I'm putting some onion inside. Garlic. Now I'm gonna let that cook as I'm adding a little bit of dry oregano. A little bit of oregano goes a long way. Oregano is an herb originally from Sicily, southern region of Italy. Very aromatic, very herbaceous, a lot of natural oil. Actually, it's believed that oregano oil is one of the highest strength antibiotic in nature. It's good for infection and a bunch of crazy stuff. I don't use it for that. I just season my food because it tastes delicious. Now, two things we need to do before we get to the actual chicken. First, we have to finish the tomato sauce. Second, we have to cook our spaghetti. Traditionally in Italy, this way of cooking chicken is served alone. In America, we like to add a little bit of carbohydrates to it in the form of linguine, spaghetti, penne with tomato sauce. So partially, the tomato sauce will go on the chicken and then baked. The other what's left will go as a seasoning for our sauce. Let me throw the pasta in the water. It's a maneuver. Woo! See that? Look at that. It's a fancy maneuver. Look at that. There's people that throw them like that. No, I open like a fan. Literally. Look at that. You couldn't do that with a compass if you had to. That is skills. That's why I do what I do. But literally, that's sorcery. What am I, a magician? You see that? Take the camera there. Just literally, this is a geometrically perfect form done with my freestyle hand and a bag of linguine. I could paint the Sistine Chapel if I had paint and linguine. Look at that. Why we do that? We do that so the fan open the linguine and the linguine go down in the water and they don't stick together. If you bundle them up in a bundle, when they cook, they'll stick together. In this way, they're all separate. I'm awesome. The dish is perfect. You're learning the proper way. It's a win, win, win. Now we're cooking the onion, adding tomato to it. And I'm adding a couple of leaves of basil. Now a little stir to my pasta. I like my pasta al dente. Al dente means to the tooth, with a little bite to it, right? So that's what we need to do. Now, the sauce is getting going. The pasta is there. Let's start the chicken. First, flour. You gotta create a breading station. What's a breading station? A breading station is not a place where you go buy and shop for bread. A breading station is a sequence of flour, egg wash, and breadcrumb needed to season your chicken. Anytime you fry and you have to go from the flour to the yolk, egg yolk or egg wash, to the bread, to the breadcrumb, you are in need of a breading station. See that? Look. That's a breading station. And here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil to my pan right here. And instead of fry the chicken like the traditional recipe asks, I'm gonna lightly cook in a saute pan and then finish that in the oven. Now we do this again, one more time. Flour, egg wash, breadcrumb. By not frying the chicken, technically, I'm making it a little healthier. Now, reality, I don't care about making it healthier. I just want to make it tasty. But in this way, there is no waste of oil. When you fry things, you have to fill it up a big pot of oil. And in this time, you can still achieve the greatness of this dish without the need for oil. Tomato sauce is there, a lot of onion. The chicken is cooking, perfect. Look at this. Beautiful golden brown, beautiful golden brown. Look at that. Now we're gonna cook this for an extra minute. The chicken is nice and caramelized on both ends. So here's what we do now. Check this out. First, we get the tomato sauce on the chicken like that. And we kind of spread it across the top of it. Now, if you do notice, this sauce has a lot of onion. It doesn't have a ton of tomato inside because I don't want it wet. I want my chicken to be crispy. I want my chicken to stand alone. I don't want my chicken to be submerged in tomato sauce. That will go with the spaghetti. And now, Grana Padano cheese, which is my selection of choice to replace Italian Parmigiano. Mozzarella. Now, some people use fresh mozzarella. I prefer drier mozzarella because there is less moisture. If I want to have my chicken drowning, I wouldn't put it in the oven. I would sink it in the marinara sauce and put a bunch of fresh mozzarella. But this is the way to go. Look how beautiful it is. Let me put this in the oven. I'll be right back for the pasta and then we eat. All right, my chicken is here nice and melted. The pasta is ready. There. And there. Now, if this is not family style, I don't know what it is. Enjoy.